Welcome to Pukaskwa National Park. This magnificent beauty is impossible for me to describe into words, to even show you what it looks like on the screen. This natural beauty is amazing and wonderful just to be inside of it, just to walk it, to jump in the water, to feel it, to hear the sounds of nature, and to look at the trees and the landscapes and the cliffs and the rocks and the fast-moving water. Join us on our journey. Covering 1,880 square kilometers of wilderness along Lake Superior, Pukaskwa National Park is the largest national park in Ontario. Its wildlife species are a classic example of those that make their homes in the Canadian Shield. Black bears, foxes, ducks, beavers, deer, moose, and even a small herd of woodland caribou. Many types of birds. We made it on the water. Pukaskwa National Park. We just made it out of Hattie Cove. It's pretty choppy out here. You're looking at White River. You can access this river through the 60-kilometer long coastal hiking trail winding along Lake Superior shore. Beautiful, breathtaking views. Cross the suspension bridge and take the hike of a lifetime. You can also get here by paddling. Take the old native route. Find your way through the beautiful valleys, the winding river, and the cliffs.
Hot paddles clean and bright, flashing with silver, follow the breeze now, lifted and sweet, flashing with silver, follow the breeze now.
You gotta come prepared though. This park is nothing like any other park that you've seen in Ontario. It's out there. It's in the middle of nowhere. If you're seeking an adventure, somewhere where you're not going to see many people, and you have the option of being nowhere, this is your place. Out here, being windbound is no joke. And it's real. It happened to us. If you watch our adventure, you're gonna see. We were stuck. We couldn't move anywhere. The water was too rough. The waves were reaching 10 feet high. We had no option. We had to stick behind. We had to wait it out. Good thing we had a lot of food, with lots of fresh water to drink.
Oh man, wasn't that an incredible storm we got?
It was a threatening storm and it didn't pan out. Now if you notice, there's not a sky in the cloud.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yeah, we were all in panic mode there for a few minutes.
Yeah, we tarped up the campsite so we had a ceiling to keep the rain off us. But it's there anyway for later if we do get a storm.
And then literally no more than 10 minutes after we had the shelter up, the sun came out and there was a patch of blue. And now it's about an hour after, and it's full blue.
How are we doing? He said there's not a sky in the clouds.
Is that what he said?
And now if you notice, there's not a sky in the cloud.
There's not a sky in the clouds?
Excuse me for my grammar, but you all got the idea. It's not like you didn't know what I was talking about.
Hey, we're just seeing if anybody was listening. For real, eh? Walking the Mannix Trail. That's what the trail sign said. Heading towards the bridge. couple raspberries. Tasty. Nice little sugar treat. Right here, blue bead lily. You can eat this. It's better in the spring. Right now it tastes bitter, but you can pick up a bunch of this and make a big salad out of it. This is where the trail splits, and now we're walking down to the water. Oh wow, that's cool, man. That is a nice spot.
Let's look right down in the gorge here. So there's a portage sign for the canoe.
Yeah, this is it. Portage. We made the bridge. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. These are all the pictures we've been looking at. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Look at this! Oh, wow. We can see right through where we're walking. Holy! Isn't that incredible? This is awesome. Straight down, baby.
Hey, you had small river kayaks, and you had big kahunas. You know, those freaking daredevil guys, they'd run that.
Oh yeah,
They'd run that, no problem.
Wow, that's incredible. Holy! Look at this.
And if you love to fish, this is your place. Monster pike and monster walleye are waiting just behind the next little hole. Throw on a little fly or a little meps, and you'll find yourself a nice trout to eat for dinner.
Pike. So this is pike right here, right?
Yep.
Good catch, Michael.
No problem, I'm happy to feed everybody.
And if fishing isn't your thing, how about jumping in this beautiful, refreshing water? Take a swim down the rapids.
Alright, we're gonna do it. We're going down these rapids on our backs with our life jackets on. What do you think about that? Let's do it. So, this is my brother's idea. This is the kind of thing that he does.
So if you love adventure, get out here and explore. You can find the most amazing campsites. Set up your camp, make yourself some dinner, have a beautiful fire, put your legs up, and enjoy peacefulness.
Okay.
Just leaving the site. Destination, Ridge.
He's got the rod in one hand, paddle in the other, and he's trying to get to shore so he can take the sucker in. Yep. Hey, ole, 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 ole.
Go back under your boat.
Day 5. We're weathered in here still. Still the same spot. Didn't end up filming at all today because me and Dan went out to the mouth to see what the water is like, and it was just too rough to paddle out. At least they can't do it with the canoes, and it's almost impossible for us with the kayaks. We also went up through the river to see if we can find a trail that we can portage across to the other side of the bay where we first camped. And we went up through a few different trails, and again, we couldn't find anything out there. So what me and Mike decided is we're gonna go through the mouth, which is not a good idea, but we're gonna do it anyways. You all know I'm a risk taker and a daredevil, so we're gonna do it. Make sure we have nothing on top of the kayak, so I've spent the last 45 minutes packing her in tight, every single little spot to fill something. I filled it. I mean, even look at my tripod here. It's jammed tight in there, and I have a little bit more room for something else. It's gonna be a tough paddle out. We got about 6 kilometers to go. We are ready.
Stay fairly close.
Yeah.
Let's not drift away and...
No, we should stay close.
Yeah, let's not freaking...
I'm going to let you cut first, and I'm going to follow you. Holy! The waver's coming the wrong angle to... You're gonna have to just go out more. No, if you want to get closer, you have to go out more. So I can't cut perpendicular to the coast.